All right, welcome to Batman Radio, folks. Let's go ahead and get into it with this new issue, right? Where we're going to talk about reality. All right, first of all, you see the title. Um, Hold on. The title. Give me a second. The title will speak for itself. Okay, that's first issue. First thing. Hold on. But yeah, the title will explain everything. It will speak for itself. Um, I like I said, I got divine confirmation in the reading that I just listened to. I finally got time to listen to it. It talks about everything that's coming right now. It talks about how God is coming for y'all and these exact individuals who have been continuing to do this stuff to me online for the past, I don't know, 2+ decades. Okay. So God's going to handle that situation just like I said. And I feel like I prayed in a form of prayer, and I believe that Christina prayed for me. And when I get to talk to her, I'm going to ask her, you know. And I just want to say, I mean, I love Christina with all my heart. I mean, that's never changed. It never will change. It's never changed, man. And it has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with me trying to understand what's going on. And I just would like some clarity to be brought to that situation. Also, this is the energy I'm in. It was in the readings, and it's a very authoritative energy, and it's just basically whatever is in my energy needs to be worthy of being in my energy. I don't have any issue. Christina and I are just fine always. There's nothing that would change that. It's just about talking to me and communicating. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's just I understand if you have stuff going on, but what I've asked for all these years is for you to just please come on the show, right? And support what I'm doing. Like, I understand if you're going through stuff, I get it, but like, it's been years. I just would like that one thing. And if you could do that for me, that would really make my day. But I want to be able to speak where I'm calm and, I don't have these other influences affecting how I feel or how I'm acting or how I'm speaking. And that's what this has all been about. And it's all got to do with what I'm going through spiritually, man. I mean, I'm the son of God. I mean, I'm going to come up against demons. I'm going to have demons try to do the things that they've done. And like I told you, that's the only reason why I would even feel that way, because I don't want my blessings like played with or toyed with. I don't want to lose my blessings. Like for me, Christina is my blessing. It was never about money, ever. It was about her, and it still is for me. So, I mean, I have no issue, saying sorry. I don't really feel like I have to apologize or that I've really done anything wrong. I think that, you know, um, I don't know. I just think that I spoke in the moment. I think that some things that I said, I think that when I speak, I think that it's true for the most part. Um, Maybe I'm wrong on some things. I don't know, but that's my whole deal is I just been asking for these things for a long time. You know what I mean? And they're very important to me. So, all I can say is, Christina, if you could please do those things for me, it would really make my day. That's number one. And all I wanted was to be able to talk to you all the time and talk to you for numerous reasons. And I just want you to be, the girlfriend who you're supposed to be. And I want you to be there for me at all times. Maybe you've been busy. I know you going through, crazy stuff. And that's the other thing too, is I don't know because I'm not being shown anything. I'm going out my way to try to trust you. I've trusted you this entire time. I've believed in you this entire time with no proof of who you are or what's going on. I think that's very unfair. And I just think that I should get the credit. I mean, God has told me, the readings told me, like, I did my job. I did my part. I went all the way to Minneapolis for you. I did everything I could for you here. I mean, a man can't do anymore. I mean, you're asking for untimely patience, and I've given you that as well. There's nothing else I can do moving forward. My thing is, I'm a man. I'm going to run my ship my way, and I am not going to let anybody tell me what to do on anything. But it shouldn't be an issue. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Just like she said, we can discuss anything, we can talk about anything. Um, there's just been a lot of things that I just don't understand. That's why I like to communicate in person so that I can gain some clarity. I mean, I don't want someone disagreeing with everything I say. Like I said, it's definitely, I mean, I don't know. Hold on. All I'm going to say is, like I said, I mean, I've proven I'm immortal. I've proven I'm the son of God. That's why I'm dealing with all this and why all these demons continue to do what they do, actual demons, because I'm constantly in spiritual, you know what, with demons because I'm the son of God. So that's my only thing. That part is kind of a requirement because the son of God is not going to be like, saying, "Oh, it's okay that my partner is gonna say, oh, it's my beliefs." Like, no, you have to believe. You don't have a choice. Yes, in reality, which reality is that I'm the son of God. I mean, that's not a question. That's not a belief. That's a reality that was proven, and as well as me being an immortal vampire. Because I mean, look, here I am talking to you again, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to take some Tylenol today. That's the only reason I'm able to even talk to y'all. Since that last thing when they came for me, I've been having issues like breathing, like everything, bro. Like real talk. So I truly believe, just like I told you, that God is there for me, that God regenerates me, that God takes care of me, that God keeps an eye on me. And I believe that Jesus really, really just saved my life. Truly, and I think that, God and Jesus do this all the time for me. So um, it's hard to explain to people. It's hard for people to understand. I mean, people are not in my shoes. People conveniently don't seem to open their eyes and see what's going on. Um, I'm just doing the best I can, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in any mood that's not happy and positive. I'm all love over here, but that's my only thing. I mean, people have taken advantage of it way too many times. So, I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm going to be very direct and very decisive about what I do moving forward. Okay. But, I love you, Christina. I always will. You're all I want to be with. I literally don't see anyone else, and that's just the honest truth. It's just like I have needs. I'm a human being. Like I just would like you to talk to me. That's all I'm asking, and that was my only thing. I just don't understand why that's so difficult. I mean, I don't know what's going on with you. Just because you say something one time, I don't know how that changes or what's going on day to day. I'm not there. I have no proof. I have no idea what's happening. So just to understand that, that's the best I can explain it. Other than that, it's just, it's very hard when I'm trying to get in touch with you this entire time and you're not letting me talk. And that just comes from my past when folks did the same thing. And I just want to get away from that. Like folks not letting me talk is a big thing to me. Like I said, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of traumas and I don't want those repeated. So you just got to talk to me and get on the same page and realize these are things that I really went through. And my reaction, like I said, oh, 100%, I can't control my reaction. No, I can't. And that's not my fault. That's these people's fault. Okay. Because they're the one who created all this and did all this. And they've been doing this like as a program for over 2 decades. So yeah, I mean, anyone would, like have a hard time. I mean, this is a lot of stuff I went through. So that's all I'm saying is just, we need to talk about it and what these specific things are so that you're not, constantly, you know, activating them, and that's about it, but, me speaking for me, since I'm feeling a little bit more like me right now, and I mean, I'm still having issues, but I'm doing the best I can, and that's the only reason is because no, I mean these people are in, doing these things intentionally, and it's clear what they're doing, and it doesn't work. It doesn't trick me, and I was supposed to roar like the lion I am, and I did, and I'm proud of it, and I stand on it. And it just said that in the reading. It said I did the right thing. It said these fools is shook and scared, and I knew they always were. It's been the same thing. It ain't nobody but people typing online. These people are not a part of my story. They're not a formidable foe. They're not a foe. They're not an opponent. They're not competition. And then it's crazy because they say things that aren't true. Like, yeah, these people are materialistic, but you don't have any money. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing. Like, there's no back and forth. You all are just some strangers who are on YouTube, and you're jealous of my success. You've never been successful. You don't have anything. You've never competed. It's just you saw me do well, and it bothered you. That's it. These are complete strangers. I don't know most of them. I have not met. I don't know most of them. The few that I have met, like I said, they had a lot of problems and a lot of issues. Okay. I mean, they're some very poor, backwards people. I mean, they're not people that I would affiliate with, especially at this point. They're not people that I would associate with. They're definitely not people that are anywhere near my tax bracket still to this date. So I don't know what they're talking about. And just every time they speak, it's nonsense. It's projection. Um, so I just want to tell you, honey, that for me, like I said, I mean, it wouldn't matter what the deal was, but just understand, these people, they're the ones who keep harping. They keep talking to me when I don't want to talk to. I mean, that those people are, agents of Satan, and they keep saying things, and they're talking about you, Christina, and trying to put doubt in my mind, and I'm sitting here going through that, and I don't doubt anything. I'm just trying to understand what's what. And I know that you're smart. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure it out. I truly believe that she just did what she did because I think she went and prayed. That's just what I think. I mean, I know Christina pretty well. And I think she's going to come around, you know. But yeah, I mean, all I can do, I am sorry. I apologize for anything that I said. And um, that's all. I mean, when somebody's going through all that, I mean, you can't expect them to not, you know, I mean, defend themselves to say what they need to say and get it out their system, whether it's right or whether it's all being described accurately or true or not. I mean, look at what I'm coming up against. I mean, it's just too much for anyone. I mean, I'm outnumbered for one. So, and it's all online. So, it's crazy because I can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, I believe in Christina. I believe in God's promise. God already told me that everything's going to be okay. I think it was like a Mary Magdalene energy. He said everything's going to be okay. So I mean, I know that I did right. I didn't do anything wrong. I did what I was supposed to do, and it just goes to show you the spiritual realm is real. And they also told me that I got something. It's like a reward you get in the spiritual realm because all this is a spiritual realm. See, y'all don't get. I told you I'm transcending time and space. I don't see this world the way y'all see it. I'm walking spiritually already. I have been this entire time. So I get little rewards and stuff, right? I'm like in spiritual school and I get rewards, and they said I won a dragon egg, it's called. Apparently these evil folks had it and they weren't supposed to be in possession of it. And now the dragon egg is mine. And I guess with the dragon egg comes a whole lot of power. So I earned that by roaring like the lion that I am. And now they're all scared and shook, and they basically have been silenced, and they don't have nothing to say. Okay. And it said like, so you couldn't see this whole time that that guy was like the the value meal with the bag of chips and the cookie, like you couldn't see that that's what he was the entire right. I've been this, and that's what I'm saying. They're looking at me like, so he's been that this entire time. Yeah, I've been the boss. I'm the lion. I'm the king of the jungle. Common sense. And I mean, don't act like you don't know that. See, that's what I don't have time for people like this. I mean, don't act like you don't know who I am. Yeah, I've been that this entire time. I mean, like I said, it's like trying, I mean, it's just that little things. I'm just so tired of people trying to downplay what I do. It's like, so that's why I take things maybe the wrong way. And I apologize for that sometimes. But sometimes I'm doing it because I'm right, because people be saying things that aren't true all the time. That's the thing. If people would change their attitude, it's not my attitude. If people would change their attitude and how they speak to me, it's like what Charles Wofford tried to pull today, then there wouldn't be no issues. By the way, Mr. Charles Wofford, he couldn't handle it. He can't take it. He couldn't handle it. Right. So what did he have to do today? He had to run and block like y'all do, and he blocked me. Right. It's all good. I'll be seeing it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Seeing you, continue to do what you do, which is fail and not do anything right. And it's hilarious, man. Like truly, it is funny as hell. I mean, there's some funny folks to watch. But yeah, he couldn't handle it. So me getting at him had an effect and clearly made an impact. He could not handle it, so he had to get to blocking. Um, and that's good. That proves the point that, like, yeah, what I'm saying is true, and it's true. Like, I don't just sit there all day either. No, like I went on about my business, right, and I was still on there, and everything was cool. And then later on, I guess he blocked or whatever, right? Yeah, because you couldn't handle the truth that I'm saying. You cannot handle the facts of this reality. right? And like I said, it's all good. Do what you do, brother. I mean, God is going to handle all that. That's common sense. God is not going to tolerate you speaking anything on my name that isn't true. And you've done a whole lot of that. So that's all. I'm just saying, Christina, I'm sorry. This has nothing to do with you. And it's just a lot for one man to be, dealing with every day that nobody has anything positive to say. I told you everything that's happening going on as much as I can and filled you in as much as I can. And that's the thing. I mean, like I felt like I can't even speak freely. I just want to be free, man. I just want to be where I'm supposed to be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and that's where I'm going to go, and that's what I'm working towards, and that's the best that I can do. My deal is everything's been made impossible. I have a whole lot of problems and issues every day just trying to do basic stuff, and I shouldn't. And I'm just going to do the best I can. That's all God asks of us, and that's all I can do. But that's my whole thing. It's just the frustration involved with trying to get to where I know I deserve to be, and I'm trying to get you with me and have the life I need. But I mean, I understand like it's not in my control; it's in God's hands. And they said that Jesus literally saved my life, and that everything is in God's hands with me, and that God, is going to take care of me, and that He's already handled everything. So basically, that I'm going to get everything I deserve, and that's all I wanted. You know what I mean? So, I apologize. Like I said, and maybe that was the best choice for you to, handle things the way that you did. Um, but like I said, I mean, you should just maybe you're just going through a lot. I don't know, but I just wish that you would have turned right around and at least contacted me and talked to me, because that was the thing. Is I mean, after I go through what they did, like an attempt like that on me, I need you. So that was the thing. So yeah, I'm a little, hurt about that, but I'll get over it. You know what I mean? But I just want you to know that I love you. I'm always going to love you, and you're always welcome here and in my life, and to be a part of everything I'm doing and building. And I apologize that this has to be the way it has to be, and that it had to all go down like it has. And I wish things were easier, truly. But it's stuff that I got to go through. It's just like everything in the past. So she's seen me go through hell. She's seen me go through a lot, and she knows that my heart is pure, and she knows I love her, and that I see her in a good light. And no, I mean, the truth is, I think you're the strongest person I've ever met. That's the honest truth. I think that you're amazing, and like I said, I wouldn't care if you didn't have a red cent or a dime. I truly love you, and I feel like just to have a chance of being with you, I would be the luckiest man who ever walked the planet, and that's the honest truth from my heart. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I apologize. I don't have a problem apologizing and admitting when I'm wrong and saying sorry to you. I wasn't wrong concerning anyone else, but to you, I love you, and it's just me, literally doing everything I can to be able to keep going, because I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose our future and my blessings, and that's all I was trying to do is hold on to you. So that's the honest truth. And I'm just gonna get back to being myself, man. I mean, I can feel God like in the air right now. It's just crazy. I can feel Him within me. It's amazing. I can feel God's presence. They said there was a red moon. I think it was yesterday or something that lasted for about like 2 hours. They said it was an actual phenomena, and yeah, that's all God. Um, God is coming. God is coming. Jesus is coming. God is really coming. He's going to be here. Hey, I already feel him here. He's been with me through all of this. So, I mean, it is what it is. God is in control, not you folks. And I think that's one of the things people need to remember. You know what I mean? So I know that God will work it out. I don't doubt it for a minute. I know that God will work it out, and I know that God is going to bless me and give me what I deserve. And I'm just telling you the truth, Christina. I don't want anyone else. I want to be with you. I always have, always will. And like I said, I mean, even if you didn't, or even if you were a troll or a catfish, right? I still would love you, and I would still keep the idea. I would keep the idea going. I mean, like the entire concept of who she is. She's an amazing person. So I honestly don't have anything but positive things to say, and I'm sorry that you know that this is all out of my control, like I said, and that I had to go through these things. But I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's all behind me and it's all over with now. And you'll get the real me, and that's all. I just, I've been told so many different things from different people. I just want to make sure that what you're saying to me is positive and the truth. I just wish that you would really listen to what I'm saying and like try to agree with some of the things I say because you genuinely agree. I mean, that's the part I just don't understand. A lot of the things that have been said, it's like I just don't understand that. There have been a lot of comments that I don't appreciate, and I just don't get where you're coming from. So I mean, like I said, I mean, I need you to come on this show and support me. That's something I need. It's basically a requirement. I do have requirements. I need you to want to do all this with me. I need you to want to try to figure out how to send me some money and get these things going. Like these are non-negotiable. I'm sorry. This is just how it has to be. And it's nothing I'm asking that's out of character or asking for much. Hold on. And other than that, just like I said, just believing the truth, the facts, not a belief that I'm an immortal vampire because this was proven in front of you and you're the one who watched it all. And that I'm the son of God because it's been proven. I mean, there's no doubt on any of this. I mean, these things are happening right in front of you. I mean, you were right there when these things happen, whether it's online or not, but you were right there. So there's no way you can doubt. You can't say, "Oh, I believe this and that." I'm not telling you that you have to believe what I believe all the time, but within these concepts that have been proven to just be reality, yes, you have to believe that. So all I'm saying is if you want to talk to me about that and you know what I mean and you're willing to do that, then we're good. If not, then I don't really know what to tell you, because I can't picture the Son of God wanting to be with anyone who doesn't know and believe in them that they're the Son of God. If you don't understand how ridiculous that would be, then I don't know what else to tell you. So or to say that I'm not immortal when it's on the channel, some of the stuff I went through, and you watched me go through something that's not possible. So those are just proven facts. They're not beliefs. So, like I said, I have to correct everybody. I don't care who you are. I have to correct all of you. I apologize for that, but that's the way it has to be. Just like with Charles Wofford, like I said, he's not doing things right, and you're doing everything on a whim. And these insects are ridiculous, man. Um, you're doing everything on a whim. I mean, like I said, that generator is going to run out of gas. That van is going to break down, and you act like it's a difference. I'm not trying to prove any points, sir. You were. I'm just responding. I'm just responding with the truth, not only from me but from God, right? Of the truth. I mean, you can't build a business out in the middle of the desert like the Sahara and have a generator that you got to go get gas for to run it, right? And then think that you're going to be able to build anything when you have to keep getting gas for that generator. That means you have to keep begging because you refuse to work and go get a job. I told you the truth. That would help you. You and Shelly should be working. You should go work at a Carl's Jr. and put the little Carl's Jr. hat on, and you'd be a lot happier. You'd make money, you'd work, you'd have access to food. What's the issue with that? What you need to do, sir, is swallow your pride. You need to get off your ego and your high horse that doesn't exist. Okay. You've been begging since the beginning of time. Okay. It's better to work, brother, and it's a lot more respected than to beg. So you don't own anything because you begged to get it. So you can't beg and then say, "Oh, I have income and I was hustling." That's super immature. So as you can see, he has a problem with that, with maturity. And he's a grown man. He's way older than me. So it's just funny to me. And that's all I do is just, expose the fun part of it. I'm not against him. Nothing like that. I don't want to see him fail. I hope that he succeeds, but I just know that he doesn't have a formula to succeed. There's no way for someone to succeed who's delusional and won't listen to basic common sense and logic. That's why all these people fail because all of them are the same way. That's why they project when they talk. If you project instead of speaking coherently, you're frail, you're weak. You're gonna fail at everything you do. It's common sense. So that's why these folks, they can't do anything but try to live vicariously through me while they watch me, because I'm the one succeeding. You see what I'm saying? Because I have the skills and the willpower to succeed that they don't have, and I truly believe that anybody can have that. I just think that folks don't know how to do it, or don't, I don't know. I guess maybe it is a matter of strength. Maybe they can't. I don't know. I'm strong, so I don't know what it's like to be weak. You know, and I do. I mean, I'm weak. Oh, there's a lot of times I'm weak, and I just feel like it's a decision. I think that's what people don't get. I think it's a decision to be strong, truly. So for me, like I said, I just want you to know, honey, Christina, I'll always love you. I love you more than anything. I'm not going anywhere. And again, I apologize and I'm sorry, but like I said, me being upset has nothing to do with you. It comes from years and years and years of, I'm talking, I mean, what I went through, I mean, was just incredible. I mean, I've literally been through absolute hell, and came back every time. So I apologize for that. And if you want to talk about how dark it's been for me and everything I've been through, we can do that, and it'd be better in person. And we should do that, so that and understand. And I just don't really want to talk about it. Like, that's the thing. So many things, they make me uncomfortable now. It's hard for me to talk about much of anything, and that's all because of these people. I mean, these people set out to do this, and I don't understand what the purpose is. There's no need, and I don't even talk to these people. And then the greatest part is, they act like they've accomplished something, but you clearly haven't. You've done nothing to me. Nothing. I'm in amazing shape. I'm in great shape. God restores me. God takes care of me. God protects me. My brain works a-okay. My mind works a-okay. My body works a-okay. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm smart. I'm with it. I'm intelligent. I'm a genius. I mean, I'm succeeding. My business is thriving. Let me check that check amount. I think we're over 14 bucks. Hold on. Yes, sir. We're over 14 bucks, folks. So, like I said, I mean, that next check, I think, is 113 and some change. That's coming this month, around the 21st to the 26th. I think it's like a Wednesday, Thursday for the 21st and 22nd. So, or Thursday and Friday. So hopefully, I mean, I should get it that week without having to wait the weekend. So things are looking halfway decent. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm retired, bro. I already did my thing. I own everything. I have tons of wealth. I've been successful my entire life. I've made and spent more money than your entire government. I already did my thing, bro. I'm getting old, man. I'm 36 and I'm aging backwards. So there's no need for me to have millions of dollars in cash. That's not how it works when you get older. You should have assets and equity, and that's what I have, because you paid for it cash. Everything is liquid. So, like I said, people, they talk, but they're not making any sense. So, like I said, people like Charles Walker, they're just disgruntled and they just cannot handle my success. I mean, he said everything that wasn't true and wasn't positive. He was talking about my content too, indirectly. My content is the best content on this network, Charles. What are you talking about? I mean, do you make content? I mean, you just sit there talking in a camper. Come on, bro. Nobody wants to watch that. That's why you're upset, because I'm telling you, he's blatantly straight up jelly of the fact that I have a platform and I get paid. And he literally has said word for word, he wanted to be Batman. He wants to have a platform like me. He wishes that he made money online like me. He wishes that he did this. He wishes that he could be me. You know what I mean? And you can't, Charles. You're going to have to deal with your camper and being out there in the Sahara Desert with a generator that's going to run out of gas and a van that's going to break down. For real. All right. But yeah, I'm going to be in a good mood, man. I mean, just what this has taught me is the art of detachment, which I've mastered. And that's kind of what it was with Christina, is just I'm trying to teach myself. It has nothing to do with you, honey. And I truly apologize. I do. And I'll say sorry a million times. But I know she's strong, and I know that she's never going to give up on me. I mean, that's truly what I believe, and I haven't done anything wrong. It's like I said, it's just from stuff I've been through, and me trying to protect myself, and honestly, because I'm hurt and I'm scared, so I get like that. So I just want you to, like I said, pull me closer, and if it was in person, hug me, hold me, whatever. Like, I'm a human being. Like, I want you with me. I want you to come closer to me when I get like that. Like, if I'm trying to quote unquote act like I'm pushing you away, it's not really what I want. I want the opposite. So that's just how I am. So that's going to take time for her to understand and get used to. And like I said, she's dealing with her own stuff, and I do care about you, and I worry, and I hope that you're okay. And I mean, that's why I want to talk to you. 'Cause I'm checking on you, and even though no matter what I'm going through, whatever is happening to me, I don't really care about me. I focus on you. You know what breaks my heart honestly is, thinking that I might not get through what I'm going through. Like I'm still having issues from what happened. And I mean, it was a big deal. And like I said, this stuff goes down in front of everybody every day. Nobody does anything about it. People don't care. You know what I mean? And like I said, this has been going on for over 2 decades. And there's no need for it. This is all people using electronic means because they're jealous of me. Come on, bro. I'm a grown man. I should have to deal with this for what? You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, these people should have been in jail and prison, but it's all good because God going to handle them. That's the facts, and the reading just gave divine confirmation of that. And I don't know if he already did because I can feel it in the air. The air feels different. Like everything feels different, and that's the thing. I'm coming up against witches, hexes, covens, spell work, all that stuff. Y'all don't get what's going on in front of you, bro. You're seeing real spiritual, you know what, fair going on right in front of you. That's what this has all been about. So when I'm Batman, I'm a spiritual emperor. Okay, I'm like greater than any warlock. I'm not a warlock. I'm beyond that. Warlock ain't nothing to me. I feel like warlocks are evil. I'm not that. I'm something way greater. I'm an emperor. Feel me? So it's like that's what's been going on. It's not just physical. There is a lot of physical involved, but it's also spiritual, man. So I got through all the physical stuff and it was getting through the spiritual, and the spiritual has been way harder because it affects me physically. I mean, these people have done spell work every day and they wondering why their spells ain't working. They got spells to make me be quiet. That ain't working. They got spells to, we already know what they're trying to do to me, right? I mean, come on, bro. They just wish that they could wish me away, like T.I. said. They just don't want me around and talking because, I mean, they're jelly. I mean, that's all good. I mean, that's not how life works, though. Sometimes you got to deal with the people you jelly of. Sometimes they still going to be right there in front of you no matter how hard you try, especially when you can't man up and woman up and just do it yourself because you don't have the power. You ain't capable. You weak. All these folks are 3 feet tall. I'm 6'2", 265 pounds, homie. Like, believe me, trust me, I'm really bulletproof. I don't need the bulletproof vest to be bulletproof. Trust me. So I'm that divine of a being. That's what folks don't get. So like, I care less what they talking about. Ain't none of them ever going to do nothing to me because they can't. Yeah, and to try to talk back on that, that's already been proven, homie. Y'all tried that in Green Bay, like I said. We don't got to keep going over the past, man. If you're going to talk, you got to make sense. That's not a sufficient response. See, these folks, they want to keep going and going. That's all good. You wanted to keep going, and then, like I said, I knew that you were going to keep going until God pulls your card, and that's what's happening right now, or it's already happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, God's going to pull your card, 100%. Is pulling cards. I told you, God going to come to He going to show up for me every time, like straight up. God going to battle for me every time. I ain't got to lift a finger. You know what I mean? He going to take care of me because He loved me. You know what I mean? Because I'm His son. I'm all He got. You know what I mean? So it's like, hold up. Christina, like I said, I tried to do the email thing. Like I said, it's impossible for me to really keep doing it. I'm not going to open it anymore. More than likely, I mean that's my own thing. It just I want things to be easy. I just want you to communicate with me better, and that's all. So please work on doing that, please. I mean, you have a link actively. You can click the thing, and that's the thing. I'm just so like I literally can't handle anymore because these folks have used electronic means. So I'm opening apps and I'm seeing messages I don't want to see and being told things, that has an effect on you. So that's why I can't even go in that email no more, really. And I don't plan to and don't want to. I want to move forward, man. But you have a link. I will try to make sure that you get it and that you have a way to talk to me, right? The best that I can. I'm working around that. And that's all I'm saying. I just don't want any demonic influence blocking me from talking to you. And that's why it was so important because I'm sitting there waiting for you to talk and you ain't saying nothing. Like, I need you in this with me. That's why I told you. So when you say this is the thing, a lot of your responses, they don't make any sense and they're not going to work. And it's just not going to work like that. Like saying, even if I'm not here, I'm with you. I'm here. That's not how it works. I need you here with me. Number one, in person. And number two, I need you with me through whatever we chat and talk at all times. It shouldn't be an issue. You leave it online, you stay online, and you be on there as much as you can. Okay. I understand if you're busy and you got stuff to do, that's fine. You just tell me that. Okay. But we need to really work on having consistency when we talk. I don't want to talk intermittent. I don't do that where you just leave a message for me to see it. Okay. because you're not that busy. Nobody is. And I don't respect that and I don't understand that. Like nobody talks like that. Like and other than that, when you do speak to me, make sure you give me all the time I need to respond and be there when I talk and respond. You understand? So that's all I'm saying. Like, just you're not doing anything. I need you to learn how to communicate with me properly. Seriously. And that's all. I just got tired of asking, you know? So that's my only issue. You know what I mean? Other than that, we cool, we good. But yeah, like I said, I do have to do things my way. I am putting my foot down with everyone, right? And I'm gonna be the authority and I'm gonna whatever I say goes. So I hope you're okay with that. I hope it's all good. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? So other than that, I love you more than anything. Um, I hope you're okay. I'm praying for you too. And just please, let me know. You know what I mean? Like I will try to do my best. I'll make sure that we get in touch somehow. But you should have a link that should work to come to the chat. It's in your email. Okay. I don't want to say your email or anything like that, but it's in the Flint one. Okay. So I mean nobody else knows any of that stuff. So like I said, it's in that one. That should be you, right? So yeah, all you got to do is copy and paste it or click it or whatever, and come talk to me. Come holler. All right. So I love you. I'll be patiently waiting regardless. I don't care how long it takes if it's forever. And like I said, I'll try to make sure that the link is that link, or that if I update it, I'll try to go in there and give it to you if I can. I'll do the best I can. I mean, I have to literally go in there and keep my eyes closed so I don't see none of these people talking to me because they're not saying nice things. Okay, so this has been going on too long, so you can understand how I feel. I mean, come on, bro. So that's all it is. You know what I mean? I love you more than anything. I love you more than life, and I just want you to know that, and I truly mean it. And I just need you to do these things, please, because it's important, and you're important to me, and our future is important, and I need you with me like in every way. So please listen to me and please do what I'm asking. All right. And that's what I need you to do. I need you to go in there and try those links. I think it's the last one I sent. If that doesn't work, there's another one earlier. All the other messages you can ignore. It's just me when I'm upset. Okay. So I love you more than anything. Like I said, I'm not going to let no more people try to interfere or interrupt me in anything I'm doing. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for people to talk to me some way or tell me anything. Like I said, these people, you've been talking forever and you've made no point. What was the point of that? Like I said, you haven't said one word to me. You've tried to ignore what I'm saying and not acknowledge my words. That's some stuff you do on little troll apps. That's super immature. These are grown folks. I'm a grown man, right? And you'll talk to me as a grown man. So, like I said, as a grown man, I do what I want to do. You feel me? Whenever I want, whatever I want. And that's the way it's going to be. And even Christina has to understand that, like, I'm a very easy guy to get along with. I listen. I'm just not going to be controlled. Okay. And there's a big difference between those two things. Okay. And that's the thing. I'm just tired of folks acting like they're in control of something. Like, no, I'm in control at all times. I mean, that is the truth. When you come here, down here, if you come to me, I mean, I still am going to be in control. I don't care if it's your money, you're saying it's going to be ours. Like, I mean, I'm going to tell you what we do and how things work, right? I'm going to be the one, I'm the man. You follow my lead. I mean, that's what you're signing up for and what you said you wanted. I'm not going to steer you wrong. I'm not going to be nothing but nice to you, right? And treat you good and like the princess you are to me because that's truly what you are to me. And that's the risk you take when you try to find true love and with a man and a woman. I mean, that's just what it is. So that's just part of living. It's part of life. And if you can't take that risk, you'll never have love. And that's why most women are, so-called women are lonely and miserable. So, I believe that you have it in you to do that. You know what I mean? But like I said, I mean, as far as all the money stuff, I already told you what to do. You should take out 300 to 500 grand. I'd say about 300K, put it in a brokerage, and you can see I have no agenda. You should have me be like the hedge fund manager of it, and I'll open the businesses with you, and we'll invest the capital we make into that hedge fund, right? And other than that, I mean, just give me where I have some money, where I have enough, where I don't have to worry and I know I'm secure and I can move around and do what I need to do, right? And give me access to whatever is ours so that I can do things the right way, right? So, I mean, I want to work together with you. I've never, ever tried to take advantage of anyone, especially when it comes to finances. I mean, you know who I am quite a bit more so than most people on here. So you have nothing to worry about with me. Never, I mean, like I said, my whole issue is that you're not here. That's all I'm upset about. If you were here in person, everything would be perfect. We would never have an issue. My issue is that you're talking to me and you still typing and you ain't here. You know what I mean? That's all. So it's not anything else other than the fact that I care and I don't want confusion. I don't want to lose something that I haven't even been given a chance at. And that's my frustration because I've never been given a fair chance at nothing. So it's just like for me, I almost don't believe that any of this is going to happen. And that's not my fault. That's just natural from being a human being. I've never gotten what I wanted. I don't expect to now. So this is all God doing this for me because I don't see it happening. I still don't. I still don't really believe it. I mean, I'm sorry. That's not on you. And that's got nothing to do with you. I don't see how all this is going to happen for me. I can kind of believe it, but that's the thing. I need reassurance and I need you to tell me and show me, yes, this is real and this is really happening. It's not even so much that people try to plant seeds of doubt. It's just a lot to believe when I haven't even seen, you haven't even come on my show yet. That's why I'm asking you to do these things. I mean, I haven't even met you. I mean, you know what I mean? That's a lot to just say, yeah, I believe, you know what I mean? And I have done that and I did that a long time ago and I'm trying my best, but I'm just saying like I've never gotten what I wanted. I would love to have it, but it's going to be a surprise to me and a super, shock to me. It'll be a hell of an experience for me because I don't really believe it, and that's not doubt. That's not anything you want to change it to or call it. I mean, that's just being a normal human being. I've never gotten what I wanted ever. I've had issues with that forever. People are kind of fake and superficial. I mean, like if this was real and it's really happening, man, I'll be happy as hell. But that's the thing, I can't get my hopes up until it happens. And that's really what it's about. I'm not trying to really. I don't really want to. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to, try to push you away. But I guess that's part of what I feel like I'm having like a protection mechanism because I don't know what else to do. Because I mean, you're not here and you're talking to me. Like, come on, dude. Like, you know what I mean? So I just feel like a certain way about that. Like, no, I think that you should get over here and I think we should get this started if it's going to happen. So I can't get my hopes up for something I don't have a guarantee of and have no idea what's going on. I know nothing. You've given me no proof of nothing. You haven't shown me anything. I don't know nothing. I just know what you're typing. That's it. You know what I mean? So that's about it. And it's unfair that other people have tried to done this electronic means and tried to talk about my situation and my girlfriend and my future wife and all these things. Like, it's none of your business. Don't worry about us. And that's about it. And that's all I've been trying to do is just protect you and us and what we have in our future. So I love you, you know how I feel, but yeah, I mean, I cannot get my hopes up anymore. I just can't. I mean, surprise me, show me it's real, but I'm going to be honest. I don't believe it really right now because I can't, because I've already been through so much that I can't handle anymore. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm just not. I'm going to move on for right now by myself because that's how I feel like I'm by myself because you're not talking to me. So I have to move on my own and be strong and and do the best that I can by myself for right now until you get in touch with me and really show me that that you really do care and that you're ready to go. I mean, you ask me these things, that, right? I mean, I do believe and I do know to an extent that you care, but like I said, you haven't shown me any proof of anything. I do believe you. I do, and I trust you. Um, and I just hope I'm not wrong for that. You know what I mean? But until I'm shown something, until I see something, I mean, until you're in front of me, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm not going to get my hopes up to be let down again. I've been let down my entire life. So that's the best way I can explain it to you. I mean, it's just not fair to me. I cannot get my hopes up. I'm sorry. I don't expect to get anything. I don't expect to get what I want. So if I do, it'll be that much better for me. And that's the way I do things. So it's just like when you tell me don't doubt, I'm not doubting. This is how I talk and how I handle things. And I don't need you to tell me how to be. And that's one of my pet peeves. I don't need you to tell me how to think or how to be. I'm perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I need everyone to focus on themselves, like work on you. I'm good. God's working on me. Don't worry about that. I always talk a certain way. I'm not positive all the time because that leaves room for error, and that's why good things happen to me. I know exactly what I'm doing. Trust me. You don't ever try to do things all the right way, things will all go wrong. Look at the Woffords. You see my point? If you just let things be, it'll be what it is. So no, I don't. I believe in you. I do, and I always will. And that's just because I love you. You know what I mean? That's pure, true love. You know what I mean? But I just can't get my hopes up. I've been let down too many times, so I don't expect to not get let down again. I don't expect anything from anybody. So right now, I need to focus on what I'm doing and on me and do the best that I can with this and continue to be Batman. And that's it. Other than that, I do wish that I had some financial help. I wish that you could send some money, but it's all good if you can't. I never required anything from you but you. I truly love you. Like I said, it's not about money. If you didn't have a dime, truly, I would still love you and I would still want to be with you 1,000%. And I mean that. If you said, I'm not getting any money, I'm not getting a settlement, I would still tell you I love you and I want you with me. So I'm not lying. So it's nothing I'm doing wrong. It's just I have to protect and take care of myself too. I got feelings and a heart too. You know what I mean? So I'm a human being. So I mean, that's all I'm explaining, and I know it's crystal clear. So yeah, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm gonna, move forward right now and do what I got to do. And it just sucks for me because when you're not talking to me, maybe it's from things I've been in the past, but that's just where my mind goes and how I feel. I feel like I'm alone in the world and alone in this, and I'm tired of that feeling. And that's exactly why I can't get my hopes up because everyone has let me down. Everyone. Everyone. I've got major abandonment issues because that's all anyone ever did to me. I had girlfriends abandon me. Everybody. Everyone I've ever met has walked out of my life. Everyone has walked away from me. You know what I mean? Or I've had to from them in some way, shape, or form, and it's more so them away from me for no reason because they're evil. So, like I said, I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm going to focus on this business and work with what's realistic and real in front of me and what I can. What I've accomplished as Batman is incredible. I'm the Dark Knight. It's all real. Charles Wofford is super jealous, and I know I'm doing everything right, and I know I did everything right concerning you, and that at least will give me some peace of mind knowing that I did the best I can with you, and I did everything right by you. I mean, I wouldn't say that you owe me, but I deserve to have everything you're telling me. I deserve to have your love, which is really all I care about. Everything else, like I said, that's cool, but it's not what I'm in it for. I really love you, and I want you with me. You know what I mean? No matter what. If we didn't have any money, if we were in a cardboard, if we lived in a cardboard box, I'd still love you. So that's what matters to me is love and true love. I don't care about your money. I really don't. It'll be cool. I mean, it's a surreal thing for me. I'm not going to be used to it right off the bat either. I mean, I've made a lot of money in my life, but I mean, the type of money you're talking about, like, no, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I've seen that. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that. I mean, like I said, I definitely have made a lot of money in my life. I've definitely really did make millions every year and stuff, but the type of money you're talking about is kind of on a different level. You know what I mean? So no, I've never just had that kind of money. Like, no, that's it's going to be surreal for me. And I don't know. That's what God told me. I told you all this whole time. God told me I'm going to be filthy rich. He said I'm going to have my divine spouse. I mean, it has to be Christina. So I mean, like I said, I've been abstinent this entire time for you. I've been nothing but loyal, faithful. I'm going to continue to be. So don't let anyone else lie to you. Okay. Um, and yeah, I mean, I have to make moves. I got to do what I got to do out here to survive and do my thing. But I would never ever not be loyal and faithful. So please know that I would never ever cross no lines. I would never do nothing behind your back because that's not the person I am. And I truly believe in true love. And that's the other thing too that's made me upset is I just feel like you don't get the importance of it. And I need you to check in with me and let me know what's happening all the time. Cause like I worry about you. You know what I mean? So you have nothing to worry about ever. That's all I want to tell you. And that's all too. I'm just tired of people acting like they monitor me and, you know, making up stories like, bro, I have to live my life. I'm going to be around a lot of people out here. I have a lot of things to do. I'm already trying to make moves for this business thing. I might really try to start a modeling agency. I might end up having to be around women all the time. I don't know. But just know that I will always be faithful and loyal to you until you get here. And of course, when you're here, I will be. That sounded wrong, but if when you're here, of course, I'll be loyal and faithful too. more so, right? And it'd be, a lot easier because you're with me, but yeah, I'm going to always be loyal and faithful to you. So you have my word on that. And I don't break my word at all I got in this world is being Batman and my word, and I don't break them for nobody. All right, better make way. There's a bad guy coming through. So I understand that you're in love with me and not just Batman. I understand you love Tyrese Need, and I love you too, Christina. And that's all I want you to know. I just want you here with me, and I want to get the hell out of here. And that's all. I mean, you just see I'm going through hell, and I just want to leave, man. I just want to get out of here, bro. Like I'm happy at times. I'm not happy here. I'm not. I haven't been happy here really this entire time. I don't think I've ever been happy down here, to be honest. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy every day because I'm happy, living. I'm happy that God, wants me to keep going. I mean, God gave me the gift to keep going through anything. I mean, I'm happy every day, but not the kind of happy that I deserve. What I mean? Not the true happiness that, I think I've had it at times in my life, kind of, but not to the extent it'll be with you. I know that being with you would be the happiest that I've ever been. And that's what life's about. It's about being happy. It's not about money. It's about happiness and love. And I definitely want to build with you and build everything we talked about together. So this is the best I can do. You know what I mean? I already made myself look every way for you under the sun in front of everyone. It's the best that I can do for you. And I hope it's enough. You know what I mean? But just know that I do love you and I would never give up on you. And I do believe in you, truly. And I believe that you're going to make it through everything you're going through too. And I do pray for you. I already have, and I will continue to. Okay. So I just want you to know it's never fake with me. I really, truly love you. And I think that you can hear that. And I know that you know that. I think you know that. I think it's pretty obvious. Okay. So I'm not going anywhere. Again, I do apologize and I'm sorry, but I can't help, traumas I've gone through and how I respond. I mean, that's just common sense. I'm a human being. You know what I mean? So, and I have to stand up for myself, so I'm just trying to protect myself. I get where I don't trust anybody and I have every reason to feel that way. I haven't met you. Literally, I don't really know who you are. I don't know what's going on, but I am trying to believe and I'm choosing to believe through God. So it's the best I can do. I can't give you anything more. I can't do anything else, so I hope it's enough. All right. I love you. I'm going to try to focus on me now and do what I got to do here and just hope and pray that you just show up and, that you rescue me out of all this and get me the hell out of here. Real talk. Because I want to be anywhere else but here. Truly. I want to get out of here, and other than that, just, let me have some control over what we do. Like, please. I mean, like, if I want to live somewhere, I want to live somewhere. If I want to go somewhere, I want to go. So I will work everything out with you. I will listen to you, but just be fair to me, because I'm not going to be around or with anyone that's going to tell me what to do. I think New Orleans is cool. I think we could check it out. I mean, if you want to live there, I'll try it. I think it'd be awesome. I just really think we should travel too and try to get it out of our system so we can see a lot of different places. I think that that's what we should do primarily to start. I think we could make a trip to New Orleans and take a look and look at everything. And then that way, while we're traveling, we can look at magazine brochures and that stuff for somewhere that we want to live in New Orleans. I think that would be perfect. And like I said, you'll have your location on your phone off at all times because you're dating Jason Bourne. Okay, literally. And I have 8 active agents, okay, that try to trace my location. I mean, literally. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. I'm Jason Bourne in the flesh. I mean, I can't even turn my location on my phone. Okay, so I mean, you'll have your location off at all times. This will not. These are real things. This will not change. This is not a movie. This is not reality TV. So you'll have your location off at all times on your phone. That's rule number one. Number two, if your phone number is compromised, we will change it immediately. Number three, where we live, I want you to try to do it through a trust like we were discussing to where nobody can find it and it's literally off grid. Okay, that's like a necessary requirement. If we can't do that, yes, we need a lawyer on speed dial. That way, anything that happens concerning these weird internet folks, we can just call him and he can deal with it all the right way. Okay, but just where we're legally protected and where I'm not responsible for anything or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I mean, or how I respond. So, and that's about it. But yeah, I would love to live in New Orleans with you. I would love any kind of life that's a new life, new beginnings, any life outside of what the hell I'm doing. I would love anything that's new, to be honest, especially with you. I mean, that'd be a dream come true for me. So, I'm just saying I'm very discouraged right now. I mean, God knows I've pretty much almost lost faith. I have like a little bit left, and that's all it takes. I mean, the readings talk to me. That God told me what it is. I mean, the readings told me everything. It said, "Watch how God takes you out of all your pain," and that I would forget that I ever suffered because I would have so much, like so much money and just so much happiness, and I'm going to be truly happy. So I hope so, man. But yeah, I've definitely lost hope. Um, Truly, I mean, I've lost all hope, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and pretend I haven't. I've lost hope. I mean, not completely. I always have a little bit of hope, and that's what gets me through. I do have hope, but I'm just saying I'm at that breaking point where I definitely have lost hope, like completely. I've lost hope. I've lost whatever. I mean, I don't even care anymore. I care about you. I care about all of it, but I don't see me having all these nice things. And you can't blame me for that. I think that's just what it is, and how I'm going to feel regardless of whether how I'm supposed to or not, but I think it is how I'm supposed to feel right now. So, I mean, I don't have anything left in me. I've given everything I can. I'm tired of struggling. I really don't have hope, man. I don't. I just, I do hope that it goes well. I believe in God. I believe it's going to happen, but I just have lost. I don't have too much hope left. I really don't. You know. So I don't know. And maybe I do. I don't know. I guess I do, but I'm just saying I'm very discouraged. Like very. So I don't know. I'm just gonna focus on trying to do the best I can with this, man. Like I said, it's not near enough. It's not near enough money. It's not what I want. I mean, I don't know. It makes me semi happy, but and it does make me happy, but not the way that it would be being with you. Not the way it would be having what I need and not having to struggle. Not the way it would be just being in love with you and you only, and experiencing everything with you. So I don't know. I hope it happens, man. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, yeah, I've gone through too much. I really don't have much left in me. So I don't know. Don't expect too much from me right now. You know what I mean? Until like you're here, and we actually like everything's in front of me, and you're like, yeah, we have tons of money. I mean, until then, I don't have much left to offer or give. I really don't. I'm tired. I don't have anything else in me. I really don't. So I put it all into all this and doing everything I can. I did all this for you as well. I did it for myself too, but I did it for us. I did it for you, and I think I've done a great job. I'm very proud of myself. So I hope that you're proud of me. And if you get to talk to me, please let me know if you are, So I believe you are. I know you are. So just know that I love you, and I'm doing the best that I can with the cards I've been dealt, which are the worst set of cards known to man. And that's what I'm not happy about at all, So I can't change that. I can't get over it. And I don't know. I lost hope, man. I'm discouraged. I don't care anymore. I care about you, but just in general, I just don't care. So I'm gonna do the best I can. That's all I'm gonna do, and we'll see what happens, man. You know what I mean? But um, that's all. I just was. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try or care, but I was just hoping that you cared about me enough to realize like how I'm feeling and the fact that I really am. I'm just tired, man. I don't have anything left to give. You know what I mean? I'm tired of working so hard for something and not getting it. So it's like I'm just at the point where I'm done trying. Like I'm not going to try. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm not going to try with anybody because I'm tired of being let down. And that was what this was all about for me. I worked so hard so many times in my life to have people let me down. Nobody deliver. Nobody give me anything. Nobody help me. So I don't expect that to happen. If it did, that'd be a miracle. I believe it could happen, but I just can't have an attitude that, oh, I expect it and I'm waiting. Like, no, that's not healthy for me. So I'm just very discouraged right now. I'm just being honest. I don't have much anything left to give. I don't have much left in me. So I hope you understand, and I love you with all my heart. And that's about it, man. If you really care about me, Christina, you just really need to be there for me right now. I'm going through a lot. All right. And that's all I can say. So I love you with all my heart and soul. I always will love you. And please don't ever forget that. And please don't ever forget me. Um, But that's about it. I'm just tired. I've been the beacon of hope this whole time. I've been always the positive guy with all the energy. I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of being the anchor. I'm tired of people asking so much of me. I'm just tired, bro. I want to quit. Honestly, I do. I mean, there's nothing to quit. I already won, and I already did everything I need to do as Batman. But I'm just tired. And that's the thing. When you keep doing everything and you never get a reward, and nobody ever has anything positive to say, why would you want to keep doing something? Why would you want to keep going? Like, come on, bro. I was supposed to be celebrating right now. Nobody's been happy for me. Nobody sent me a dime, and that's what I've been upset about. And I have every right, So I don't know. I hope she changes that. I hope God changes that. But until that changes, you can't expect me to be like a happy customer or be like I'm still happy. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna always be happy, but you can't expect me to be happy in that sense or super happy and like ecstatic when I mean, I can't even celebrate my victory I just had like a normal person. I can't go watch a movie. I can't go eat somewhere. I can't go do nothing I want to do. I haven't been able to do this for almost 2+ years. All y'all are doing normal things. Y'all going out. I can't even go have a drink at a bar, bro. I can't do nothing. So I just don't think people understand the kind of actual anger I have. Like I really don't care, bro. Like you understand, I've been isolated for over 2+ years, going on 3. Like I'm tired, bro. I'm at the point I don't care about nothing. I'm just being honest. I don't care about much. I don't care about nothing. I really don't. Because what for? Like that's my thing. Like this has become weird as hell to me. Like I should be able to go live normal life and do things, and I'm just done even trying to do that. So I don't know. God's going to have to perform a miracle, and I hope He does, and I believe He will. I believe in God all day, man. I never doubt God, and I never doubt you, Christina. So just know that, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm pretty discouraged. So I'm gonna do the best I can, like I've been doing. I do. I am proud of myself. I will give myself credit. And that's all I wish. If you really love me, if you want to do something for me, I don't know, send me some money when you can or something. Like make it clear to me that I can celebrate, my victory here because I was super proud, man. And then these folks pull what they pull and pull this stunt, and Jesus has to come down and literally like save my life. Like, dude, I just want to be able to celebrate one time what I've accomplished. Like that's the thing. These folks have a problem with me being happy. I realize like I'm happy every day, man. I've celebrated in my own sense, but I'm talking about I deserve to have other people celebrate me, other folks. I should have Christina celebrate me. So that's all. I still want my Batman birthday cake, man. Like that's something I really want to do. I think that I deserve to have a whole different lifestyle, and I hope that God gives it to me because I'm sick of this. This is a joke, like real talk. So I'm just not happy about the situation. I'm happy in everything else. I'm happy with life. I'm just not happy about this situation at all. I have no reason to be. This is a joke, and none of this is my fault. It has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? So like, no, I want to get out of here. I want out of here. I want to be able to live my life freely and do what I want to do. And that's all. And people act like it's easy. It's not easy. Inflation ruined everything. Like I can't make the kind of money I want. I mean, like there's just nothing I can really do. So I don't know. I think God makes a way. I don't know, but if He thinks that I'm about to work at these little places out here to do it, sorry, but you're sadly mistaken. No, I'm not. I'm 36 years old. I'm about to be 40 in 4 years. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. All my time goes to being Batman because this is my own business and I believe in it. And it is semi working, and I'm starting to just barely get on the brink. But I mean, working my way up through the ranks doing this is going to take too long for me to do anything, get close to the lifestyle I want or that I used to have and live. So God's going to have to create some new opportunities. And I'm just saying, if you think I'm going to work for it, I'm sorry, but hell no. No, I worked my entire life since I was 16. What I need at this stage in the game is money handed to me on my lap on a silver platter that I deserve and earn through everything I did for you and all these other folks and everybody, everyone. I did everything for everyone. And that's what I deserve, and that's all I'm accepting. I am not working no jobs and working and climbing up the ranks again. I've done that 8 million times, and I'm just not doing it. I refuse to. I made a promise to myself. I don't deserve that. I deserve to be happy and get the money that I really worked for spiritually, and that's the truth. So I know God hears me. So, honey, I love you. I'm gonna get going, but yeah, Charles Wofford, he's in his depression. He can't handle the fact that I've won. And like I said, I am proud of what I've accomplished as Batman. I reached a milestone with this business. We're doing great with the business. I mean, like I said, we're already up over $14. It's only the seventh. That's fairly decent. You know what I mean? That's pretty good. You know what I mean? So, and it just seemed like they took a while to start, getting things going with the next check. That's the part I don't get. Like, it doesn't seem like it's truly a month. There's always a catch. I mean, like, no, I mean, I feel like I should have made more than. So I don't know what their deal is, but I don't know. Like I said, checks coming this month. That's good news. It's not much. It's still not enough, especially if I decide to try to pay the phone. It's still going to put me pretty much in the same boat over and over again, and that's my thing. I need a change. I don't know what I'm going to have to do. It's like I'm literally like trapped down here. I mean, I need a real change, bro. So I hope God does it for me, man. I know with God, anything is possible. God will make a way. And I do know that He's training me, and I think He's going to move everything around and shift things. And I think He's dealing with everything and all these evil people. I think God will deal with it. So give it over to God, man. God will handle it. That's what I'm doing, giving it to God. All right. I love you, honey. And I definitely hope He works things out with you because you're the most important thing to me on this planet. And I just want you to know that's how I feel now and how I've always felt. And it's how I will always feel. All right. So, again, I'm sorry for the mood I've been in. And it's not your fault, but it just comes from everything I've been through and what's been done to me and this program that's been run on me by the government and all these evil people who are working um, for them, against me. And I think it has to do with Carly Fiorina allegedly and all these folks. So just evil people. And I don't deserve any of this. I deserve to be happy. You know what I mean? And I hope you know that. I'm sure you do. I believe Christina knows that 100%. And I know that, and that's all. I just want a chance to get away from all you people. I don't know any of you. And I want to be living off the grid where nobody has a clue where I'm at, what I'm doing, nothing. As soon as I get away from you people, I'll be truly happy. I'm happy, but I got folks that got some kind of issue with me and being happy, and they're not really wanting to let me. You understand? So for me, I just got to get away. I got to get away from everyone, and that's what I want. I want to live off grid, and that's how I'm going to be truly happy when I know I'm somewhere where no one can find me, no one can talk to me. I want away from this world and this society. I honestly can't stand y'all, none of you. So I mean, once I get that, yeah, I'll be happy. Real talk. That's all I need. I just need peace and nature and hopefully some money would be nice, and I would really like to just travel. I'll be happy traveling. I love traveling, man. I like riding the bus too. Like I said with Christina, I want to ride the bus primarily. I wouldn't worry so much about the license thing right away. I mean, we're going to worry about it right away. We're going to try to do it, but I'm just saying that's the thing. I don't want anything to be stressful. I won't be able to handle that right now. I've been through too much. I can't handle anything else. So I just want things to be done calmly. Like I said, what works out works out. What doesn't, and that's it. I don't want anything to feel like forced or like it's a difficult thing. I can't deal with that no more. Like life is easy, bro. You just do things calmly, and that's it. There's a way to do things. So I mean, we're gonna have to do it my way because of that. So that's all. Like I said, just understand. You're dealing with a completely broken person. Who, I mean, loves you very much, but I mean, that's what I am. So you have to help me through that and try to pick up the pieces. It's not fake. That's really the truth. Sadly, but that's the truth. So, just understand I have a lot of anxiety about a lot of things. So I'll explain that to you. And that's why I have to do things a certain way. Like I have to, because that's the only way I'm going to be like chilling. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna work on trying to let go and not control things and let things be. And I never was like that, man. It just comes from everything I've been through, so it's something I'm trying to work on. And you have to take into account too what happened to me with the truck, and that definitely has an effect. So it's none of these things are my fault. And that's why these people are odd because they tend to target people who've been through real serious stuff. And that's the part I really don't respect. So I don't know what that's about, but we're going to put a stop to all that. Believe that. You know what I mean? The right way, legally, but we're going to put a stop to all this nonsense. You know what I mean? Because people like me who've been through hell don't deserve anything like that. That's ridiculous. It's no, not happening to no one. And I'm gonna make sure that other people don't have to go through what I have this entire time. All right. And like I said, these fools act like they've accomplished something. You've done nothing. You've done nothing. You've done it to yourself and you lost and you can't afford a hot dog. And me, I keep on climbing and keep on winning. That's the truth. So I ain't got much more to say to y'all, man. Do what you gonna do. Like I said, that's about it. What was I gonna say last? But yeah, I'm just saying the thing that happened with the truck, I can't control what that's done to me, and I've come back so strong from that. You know what I mean? So, just just be kind and be careful with me, and treat me like I'm fragile. That's the best thing you can do, and just be as nice to me as you possibly can, because again, I mean, I've survived things nobody else could have and nobody else has. I mean, it's a lot for a human being to go through. It's not normal. So, as strong as I seem and I make it look easy, it ain't easy, man. It ain't never been easy. You feel me? So I don't even know why I have all this strength, man. I don't know why I'm so much different than other people, but I do know that I'm a walking miracle, and I know Christina knows that, and that's why I know Christina believes and has faith not only in God but in me, and that's what I want to hear, and I want to hear you say that to me, and I just wish you'd give me some reassurance on that. But I know she believes in me. You know what I mean? That's truly what I believe. And like I said, it would be nice to hear stuff like that. When you ask me, don't I know these things? I want to know, but I haven't met you. That's the thing. You got to be fair. I mean, I haven't even met you. I mean, I don't know anything until you're in front of me. Nothing. I mean, like I said, I mean, if you got on the panel in this show, like I've been asking you for all these years, that would help that cause. That's why I'm asking you to do it. But you haven't. So what do you mean? I mean, I want to believe that, but do I know it? No, there's no way for me to know. I haven't met you. I have no idea who you are. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. At some point, you got to be realistic too about things. You know what I mean? But I do love you. You know what I mean? I am choosing to believe. So, and I'll continue to. Like I said, it wouldn't matter if it was all fake or whatever, which I don't think that's the case. I'd still, honestly, I would literally still talk about Christina, because the concept is a beautiful one. She's just been an amazing person. And I still feel like a very nice, amazing person towards me. So I just want you to know I love you, honey. So, I'll always love you, and just never forget that. For me, she's realer than anything. So that's just what it's going to be, and that's how it's going to have to be. You know what I mean? So, like I said, why would I care what other people say? If anybody else created all this, well, then it's still real. Anything you create, even a thought, brings existence. So that's the thing. But like, I know she's a real person. We talked on the phone and stuff, but I just don't know what's going on or what's what, because she hasn't shown me. It's just common sense. I can't do anything about that. What? So yeah, but just know I love you, and that's all. Just take it easy on me. You know what I mean? Like that's all. And I do want to take care of you, and yes, I can take care of you, but I need you to take care of me too. You talked a lot about me helping you and taking care of you. Yeah, that's a given. You don't got to worry about that, but just understand I've been through hell. Like I need you to take care of me too, and the way you take care of me is we're going to take care of each other and help each other heal. That's what I believe, and I think that's the only way we're going to heal is being in love and being together, and that's what we need. We both been through hell. We're both broken, I believe, and that's what it's about, is healing each other and helping each other. That's what love does. True love heals. That's the truth. True love, it heals, as well as God. So, but God brings true love to existence and true love together. So that's what I believe it is, and so it shall be. All right. I love you, honey. All right. Mwah. All right. Please come talk to me as soon as you can. All right. We'll figure it out. Okay. If you can send anything to the Cash App, to send me a message. If you want to send me your email or something to make sure it's right or anything, please do that. That would be a good idea if you can. Just, make sure you get in touch with me somehow. All right. All right. I love you. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.